Peace. Welcome to Ladyscorpius Tarot. I'm your host, Ladyscorpius. Today we'll be reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2026. This will be a 3-card general reading, so we're going to see what resonates or what comes up for you guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. As always, if you guys would like to see what's going on in your personal life, you can check out my website, ladyscorpiustarot.com, where you can book a personal private reading from me. And yeah, don't forget to leave a comment if it resonates. Give me a big fat thumbs up, you guys. I would greatly appreciate that because I feel like YouTube been messing with my channel for real. So give me a big fat thumbs up. Also, like I said, if you'd like to donate to the channel, all information is in the description box below. All right, we're going to get into it. We're going to see what's going on for my Capricorns. Happy birthday to y'all. Okay, my January Capricorns. I hope y'all had been celebrating and having a ball and you enjoyed the New Year, which is the Gregorian New Year. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Capricorns to get straight into it. Universal Spirit, Angels, Ascending Guides, and Masters, Gods, and Goddesses. Give me messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2026, Spirit. What messages do you have for my Capricorn? What would you like them to know for the month of January 2026? I ask you to get messages I love, light, and clarity. For my Capricorns, 3 cards only, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2026. Give me 2 more cards for Capricorn. Oh, thank you. They came right on out. Okay. The overall energy we have is ascending. So, I mean, that's beautiful energy. This could be you or the person you're connected to, but I feel like this is you, Capricorn. We have ascending here. So, number 98 at that. I feel like a lot of you guys are going towards like alignment. Like you're wanting higher things in your life. Like, excuse me. I feel like you guys are ascending to a higher version of yourself, okay? I feel like maybe some of the things you were doing in the past became old and outdated, or Spirit is trying to show you that a lot of things was old and outdated, and it's time to rise up, raise your vibrations. Rather, that means like kind of like going towards your soul tribe or finding your soul tribe, disconnected from people that's karmic or attachments that don't feed you, that don't serve you. Spirit is saying it's time to ascend. All right, that's the overall energy. But I feel like a lot of my Capricorns for the month of January, you're going to feel like it's something that's pushing you towards your alignment. Something's pushing you towards growth, evolution, moving forward, moving upward and onward from shit that's just not, on your level no more, on your frequency. I do feel like a lot of you guys could be need to focus more on healing, maybe meditation, staying centered, staying grounded because you are an earth sign. And I feel like that will really, really help, during this month. But your birthday year could be pushing you towards like, just wising up. They say as we grow younger, because I don't like to say older, but as we grow, we get wiser. So I do feel like, this could just be this year in particular could be the year of ascension for you. So you could really be going through awakening, ascension. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going on and what's pushing you towards this ascension. And yeah, let's get into it. The first card we have is number 35, Pathway. So some of you guys are definitely on a journey or a quest. I do see that. Or you're looking at 2 options in your life, trying to figure out a path, what journey you should be taking, or needing to make a decision on a path. Or could just be looking at your future, thinking about future goals and what you would want for yourself, ahead, moving ahead. The second card we have is conflict, number 55. So it could have been some type of disagreement or fight or argument with somebody. We do have number 3, the third card, number 42. I'm sorry, Ice King. So some of you guys could be connected to Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. All right, this could be a person that's very nonchalant, that's very cold. They don't really, show emotions, or they like to. I just feel like this person is just very nonchalant. Okay, they're just very nonchalant. Very logical. They're not really attached to their emotions as much. They could be straightforward, honest, a sharpshooter, whatever this is. But we're gonna see what it is. I do feel like for some of my Capricorn, some of the females, y'all could be going through a conflict with this Ice King, all right, or Ice Queen for my men. But some type of disagreement, argument is pushing you towards a new path, and it's pushing you towards ascending. So we're gonna go ahead and see what happened and what this is, and yeah, clarify these cards. Once again, you guys, please like, subscribe, and share the channel. Shout out to any of my new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. And my OGs, I appreciate y'all for checking in. All right, let's see. Why is Pathway here? Why is Pathway here for my Capricorns for the month of January 2026? What path are they looking at? Why is Pathway here? So it's like one's destined path. So you guys feel like you're on a destined path. You're trying to figure out what journey, like where's your journey taking you. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you guys, the pathway is leading you to some fucking money. It's leading you to some abundance. So you guys could be just working on manifesting abundance, maybe a new home, new money opportunities, maybe a new career. I feel like Spirit is bringing you in abundance. So this is a new financial opportunity. Some of you guys could have been really, really getting into maybe investments or something like that, finances, like really, really focusing on your finances. I see that because I feel like prosperity is coming towards you, regardless of what you had to go through with this toxic person or people in your past or people that you was attached to that was just not on your frequency or they was really cold, disconnected. I feel like regardless, like this path, like you had to go through this, Capricorn, so it can push you towards the path you're supposed to be on, which is a new path of financial abundance and prosperity and just manifesting the things that you desire and having more peace and being grounded. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. So some of you guys are on a pathway that's just focusing on being single. You guys could be working on your wish fulfillments. If not, you need to go after your wish fulfillment, the things that you would like to do, the things that you've been, keeping within yourself. Maybe you guys got a lot of creative ideas or something that you've been holding on to. Spirit is wanting you to go towards that. I feel like maybe some of you guys end up being single. If you were dealing with somebody, this Ice King or Queen or whoever this is, I feel like you guys at one point in time was like dealing with somebody and it was a lot of tension or conflict between you two, and you decided like it's best for you just to focus on your singlehood or being single. Some of you guys realize you're more abundant when you're single. You're more at peace. You're more comfortable. You're more happy. You're more satisfied. Ooh, yeah, definitely somebody some type of secret that came out, because that wanted to come out, but it's too many cards. But I do feel like you guys could have ended something with somebody with the World card wanting to pop out. Why's pathway here for Capricorn for the month of January 2026? Why's pathway here? Yep. Once again, fighting, arguments, conflict. You got into some type of disagreement. You felt like you were dealing with somebody that put you in competition, or somebody could have felt like this about you. Flip the roles as they may. You know what I'm saying? If this is not what you're doing, or if you're not doing this, maybe somebody's doing this to you. If not, vice versa. But I feel like it could have been some type of disagreement that you had with a group of people, either friends or people that's like-minded. Like this could be friends, family members, whatever this is, or this could just been you were dealing with somebody, I feel like, that put you in a lot of competition and you felt like you wasn't dealing with this competition. Some of you guys could have been a Leo, doesn't have to be, but it was a lot of disagreements and you felt like it was too much conflict dealing with this person. It was too much of a competition, too many different people in this mix. I feel like it caused a lot of stress, a lot of strife, and then just a lot of stress, and you just was over that shit. Like you could have been very like upset with this person. It could have been a physical fight for some of you guys, or just a really, really bad heated argument. Yeah, like some of you guys, like for my Capricorn females, male or female, but I do feel like a lot of you guys are looking down at your abundance and realizing that you don't want to just give out your offer, your abundance to any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to give out your nurturing skills, like just everything that you, all of your essence, whether that's being a nurturing woman or a male, nurturing male, very practical, homely, you know what I'm saying, very grounded, stable. You don't want to just give that offer to just anybody, you know what I'm saying, that don't appreciate it. So I feel like a lot of you guys like are looking down at your offers and it's like, you know what, it's not worth it. You're very practical, very homely, motherly, fatherly energy, down to earth, and you're very secure at this time. But I feel like whoever you're dealing with, it's just you don't see a future with this person, because we have the Two of Wands. So this could be like a future plan. Like maybe it could have been some talks about the future with the pathway being here, this journey that y'all taking together, and you guys just couldn't get on the same page or something like that. But I feel like you guys are making a decision to plan for your future. And if that means leaving somebody behind and leaving a motherfucker behind, you're going to do that. Because I feel like in order for you to make progress, some of you guys got to leave some of these people behind. You got too many different people in your energy. Some of you guys, you might have a lot of options, but I just feel like it's some people that got to get left behind, all right, in order for you to make progress. And you have to make a decision on moving forward and taking action. So you guys got some choices to make. I'm seeing that. And that's going to ultimately determine the path that you're going to be on, all right? Clarify conflict. Why is conflict here for my Capricorns for the month of January? All right. Temperance and the Magician. So some of you guys need to temperance yourself and do more things in moderation. If you've been dealing with any manipulative energies, temperance yourself from that. Don't even feed into that energy. I'm seeing some of you guys need to be patient with yourself. Focus on the meaning and the purpose of your life right now, because I feel like you could be dealing with some conflict that's trying to throw you off or make you feel an imbalance. So Spirit is saying stay balanced this month. Do things with moderation. Don't pour in too much don't pour yourself into too many other people's cups. Focus on yourself. I do feel like you guys could be in that magician energy where so you have all the power and tools to create and manifest whatever you want, but you have to focus and don't allow conflict or negative energies or negative people to disrupt your path. All right, this could be fights, disagreements, arguments. Stop allowing other people to get you upset and throw you off the square, Capricorn. It might be some things that you don't fucking like that people are doing, whether this is family members, friends, a partner, somebody you's dealing with, whatever this is. But it's like, I feel like they could be a little manipulative of your emotions. They know that you are very emotional or something like that, and they could be trying to throw off your emotional balance. So don't give them your power. I'm seeing that. Stand in your power. All right, because you have all the skills to create what you want. Focus and concentrate on your pathway and what you should be doing. Take action towards your goals, your destiny. I feel like you are very resourceful, and these people know that. But I feel like motherfuckers trying to throw you off the square. Why is conflict here for my Capricorns for the month of January 2026? Why is conflict here for Capricorns for the month of January 2026? Thank you. High Priestess here. So I feel like with the High Priestess here, some of you guys could be getting readings. You could be watching this reading, getting confirmation. You guys can be just very intuitive yourself. You know, you can be very into, you could be into tarot. You could be a tarot reader or just very intuitive. But I do feel like some of you guys could be looking at tarot readers for sure. But I don't know. I just feel like spirits want you to kind of stay mysterious, kind of keep things to yourself. All right. Use your intuition when it comes to these people, whoever you're connected to, because it's pushing you towards your ascension. I do feel like it's pushing you towards healing as well. If you guys have been feeling like stuck, stagnant, or in a place of like, you know, like a low vibrational place, or, you know, working on your health or something like that, or overcoming like ill, like physical or emotional, mental things. Like, I feel like you are going to be able to focus on healing more. So some of you guys could be healing your body, tapping into like medical treatments or natural remedies or something like that. I do feel like you guys are working on yourself first because you're a Capricorn. You guys are very much into your health. But I do feel like, you know, somebody definitely was trying to like cause conflict, and you know that. And you could be also knowing something about this person, or they could be hiding something from you, and it could come out and that can cause conflict. All right. Why is this High Priestess here though? Because you got 3 major arcanas: the Magician, Temperance, and High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here for Capricorn for the month of... Ooh, yep. I told you somebody hiding a secret. With the Moon card, you could be doing for Cancer. Some of you guys, you can be doing for Aries. All right. But I feel like... No, Taurus, sorry. But yeah, it's Sagittarius here. But I just feel like, you know, somebody is trying to create some type of illusion, or they was trying to create illusion, or maybe this was you, Capricorn, creating illusions in the situation or with different people, and somebody could have had a lot of insecurities or fears, doubts, anxiety. The subconscious mind was really affecting this connection. Whatever you guys were thinking or whatever somebody was doing subliminally, like, I just feel like somebody was doing some shit behind closed doors, and it's coming to surface. All right. And subconsciously you know that this is not the connection for you, but then you try to stick it out and make it work. But ultimately you've seen it for what it is. I do feel like somebody was trying to hide a secret from you. It's going to get exposed this month, and that's what's going to cause this conflict, because you're going to realize this person's being manipulative. All right. Some of you guys had to go to a reader to get this information, or watch a tarot reader, or pull some cards to get this fucking information, or you just kind of sat in a space where as though you use your intuition. You had to sit still so you can figure shit out, make it make sense. All right. But I do feel like it's going to throw you off. The secret that you find out about maybe another person on the side, or somebody starting an affair, or starting something new with somebody else, whatever this is, it's going to throw you off. And that's why spirits want you to stay balanced and, you know, practice this temperance, be in this temperance energy. Yeah, the Fool card. You're going to feel like somebody did something foolish. Aries energy here. They could have started something new with somebody, took a leap of faith and did some spontaneous shit, you know, out of innocence or something like that, or just being too much of a fucking free spirit. And you couldn't, yeah, you wasn't rocking with that. Why is the Fool card here for Capricorns for the month of January 2026? Why is the Fool card here? Somebody trying to hold on to you. Somebody's stingy. You could be doing somebody that's very fucking stingy or controlling. All right. Somebody that's all about like they want to fuck with you because of security reasons, or they feel like, you know, you got money or something like that. Or maybe you guys are just fucking stingy. You could be the one that's being stingy. Somebody's wanting to like step out because it caused conflict about some type of finances or money, or somebody trying to control the situation. Like I said, if it's not you, flip the roles as they may. But I do feel like, Capricorn, if somebody's doing this to you, you're definitely like trying to take back control of your life, because you realize this person wanted to control the narrative and hold on to you for whatever security or possessions, or possess you, but not provide any real stability for you. All right. Definitely was dealing with somebody that was fucking stingy. I'm going to say that. All right. Want to hold on to shit, but don't want to really truly invest, because I don't really see much investment in this reading. I just see you kind of focusing on your abundance, but people coming in, pulling your energy. Yeah. We got the Ace of Swords. So what I'm saying is the truth. What I'm saying is the truth. You could be dealing with some fucking cheapskates, or somebody feel like you're a cheapskate, whatever this is. But I do feel like you're going to have a mental breakthrough. You're going to be able to get clarity over the situation after realizing this for what it is. I do feel like the Knight of Wands, yeah, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you guys could have been doing for Leo, Sagittarius. That was very impulsive, or you could be very impulsive, very lustful, seeking thrills and adventures, having all these different options, traveling to see different people. Somebody could be traveling, taking a vacation to go see somebody. You might find out about this, Capricorn, or the person that you're dealing with might find out about this if this is you. But I do see some type of air travel or movement, fast communication or something like that, and a lot of in and out energy, playboy, lustful energy, impulsiveness that's causing some type of confusion and conflict. All right. But some of you guys is like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm cutting it out. All right. So some of you guys, if somebody's doing this to you, you cutting the shit out. But vice versa, they're going to cut you off if you're doing this. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to make you small offers, or you could be trying to make a small offer to somebody. This also talks about children as well. Somebody could be saying something about children. They can't give you this because I got kids, or I got to take care of this with the children, something like that. Something surrounding family or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Well, like I said, this could be a small ass offer, like, let me just take you out to get something to eat, or here go a couple of dollars, but it's not really nothing stable or solid. And I feel like it's causing a lot of conflict. Somebody's stingy. Why is Ice King here? Clarify Ice King for my Capricorn for the month of January. Ace of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys somebody could be wanting to cut you off, or you could be wanting to cut somebody off because they want to focus on just work and getting shit done. Their money, their abundance, they want to pour back into themselves. Somebody's focusing on self-love, putting their head down when it comes to work, focusing on their stability, learning a new skill or trade. This could be you or the person you're connected to. But others of you, this could be a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? This could be after cutting somebody out, like you're wanting real love, or somebody, Ice King, could be trying to come in and put in some work to show you that they want you, but you could be very guarded at this time, Capricorn. For some of you guys, you might have somebody new that wants to come towards you, but some of you guys are just too focused on work. All right, you too focused on, like, maybe you could be in school, so this is education. This can be apprenticeship, learning a new skill or trade, or just really focus on work and building and building your stability. Okay, building your nest egg up. And somebody could be seeing you and wanting to, like, come towards you with an offer, but I feel like for some of you guys, like, you're very guarded. All right, with that with the Nine of Wands here, like, you're very guarded. All right. And I feel like because it's like you don't want nobody to fuck up your peace. With the Sun card, Leo here, it's like you're focusing on your success. You just want to be happy. You're trying to stay positive. Okay. Trying to keep your vitality up. And I feel like you don't want nothing that's going to fucking, like, throw you off or fuck with your happiness. All right. Or your peace. Others of you, I do feel like somebody they want to come in, but you kind of, like, guarded right now because you've been hurt before. All right. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you also could have, like, a Leo or water sign, or somebody that want to come in and give you some type of love, but it's like they feel like you're blocking them. And I feel like it's because you're dealing with all this other conflict back here with all these other people that you're not seeing what's in front of you. For some of my Capricorns, that's a small group of you guys. Yeah, some of you guys have been hurt a lot before. You've been crying over spoiled milk. You've been very disappointed in love. You've went through a lot of losses, a lot of regrets, but Spirit is saying you do have an opportunity for something new to come in, but you're crying over spoiled milk. You're not looking at the bigger picture. Empress card here. Could be with a Taurus or a Libra for some of you guys. Somebody that's very nurturing, beautiful, abundant. Somebody that's very fertile. But yeah, I feel like Cancer energy is here as well. So this Empress could be wanting you to move towards them, or you could be wanting to move towards a new person. This Empress, somebody mature, stable, solid, nurturing, loving. Excuse me, great mother, great father. But I don't know. I just feel like there's some blockages here right now. Like Spirit's trying to test your faith. Spirits want you to be resilient and find the strength and the courage to move forward from this other drama that's over here, because you are ascending, and I do feel like the fact that you're going to ascend and move forward, and you're working hard and focus on yourself, you're going to have an opportunity for something new to come in. It's given this is like love energy for real, but it's almost like karmic. A lot of conflict and karmic energy here. Yep. So let's see. I want to see why the Ace of Cups here for my Capricorns for the month of January. because somebody's judging you. We have this, like I told you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces that's in here. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be judging this person and seeing this person as maybe emotionally insecure or codependent or something like that. Or they could be feeling like that about you. But I feel like Spirit is trying to like, it was some type of rebirth that's supposed to happen between you two, with the Ace of Cups here, the Queen of Pentacles, but she's in reverse. So it's almost, she feel like she don't want to give her heart out, her love, because I feel like whatever happened in the past between you two Capricorns, for my Capricorn men, it caused some type of emotional insecurity. And it just wasn't enough. Maybe you could have felt like she was codependent. I don't know. But I just feel like somebody was judging the situation a little bit too much instead of actually coming to some type of resolve. But I do feel like, Spirit is trying to bring in an opportunity for you to rebirth something with possibly this water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm sorry, not Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus or Libra with the Empress card here. But yeah, like somebody's thrown off. I feel like it's two women here. So I don't know. I feel like it was another person here. Maybe one woman's older than another. For my men, you could be dealing with two different women. One person is getting the shorter end of the stick. So somebody's like, fuck this, I'm out. It's too much of an instability here. It's too much. You get too much attention here. Or this could be how you feeling. My Capricorn females, you could be dealing with somebody that's dealing with you with another person. And it's just throwing you off, all right? Maybe this person might feel like you too codependent on their energy or something like that. Like judging you too much instead of fucking like allowing things to flow naturally. So I feel like that's why Spirit is wanting to push you out of these connections and wanting you to ascend and heal and focus on self-love. Because that's the best love right now, honestly. There's a lot of games being played out here in this world. I feel like you got a lot of achievements coming towards you, and then once you get to this achievement, this personal achievement, then you'll start to feel like it's time for you to lock in and settle down. But I feel like Capricorns, for some of you guys, you definitely been through a lot of conflict in the past, a lot of drama, and even if you have new love coming in or somebody that do want to love you, it's hard for you guys to see that right now because of what you've been through. It's been too many people. You could be still attached to a lot of karmic people that cause a lot of stress, anxiety, conflict. It could be too many different people in your energy, because I do feel like that 5 of Wands here, definitely a lot of arguments. But the bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Wands. So whatever was stressing you out and burning you out, that shit getting put down. Yeah, that's getting put down. Some of you guys had to leave somebody behind. You found out they was married or still in a relationship or something like that. Still in some type of partnership with the King of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just taking this time to rest and reflect. Because somebody could have felt like, honestly, for some of you guys, somebody could have felt like you was too authoritative or demeanor, like you would be demeaning, domineering, like trying to dominate all the time or controlling. And that's why they left. For some of my Capricorn men, if this is your story, so the roses they made. Whatever this is, I feel like somebody's wanting to pull back and take time to reflect. Somebody's contemplating this energy right now. Somebody is kind of recuperating and relaxing and resting, trying to figure shit out, trying to make things make sense. That's why we have that sword at the bottom, because somebody is getting clarity after having some type of mental rest. All right, about some type of third-party energy, some disappointments, some disagreements, some regrets, some secrets, some lies. So I see a little bit of secrets in this mix too. But yeah, you guys have a major choice to make, Capricorn. Do you want to stay in this energy and stay stagnant and stuck and deal with these type of energies, or are you going to start a new pathway for yourself, a new journey for yourself, and go towards your abundance and what you deserve? Because you deserve to have abundance. And I feel like a lot of you guys, this is all this that you're going through is pushing you towards ascension. It's helping you wake the fuck up and become a better version of yourself, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Let's see if I can get y'all a advice card. 1 second. All right, let's go ahead and get y'all some advice for this reading. Universal Spirit, Angels, Ten of Gods and Masters, Goddesses. Give me some advice for my Capricorn surrounding this reading that I did for them. What is the advice you have for this current energy? All right. Came right on out. Thank you. It says, forgive the fuck out of somebody today. Or matter of fact, forgive the fuck out of someone today. So it says, forgive the fuck out of someone today. All right. It says, you're probably thinking it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all the energy you put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is and let that shit go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, I forgive you, and wave. Secret bonus perk. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anything else. So yeah, forgive this person. So if this person caused this energy towards you, Capricorn, you're the one in this situation that's getting the butt end of this energy. Spirit is wanting you not to even fucking hold on to it. Forgive them, let go, and move forward with your life. Because I feel like you got a lot of good things, like abundance coming your way. But I do feel like you might got some people in your energy that's causing conflict and stress. And it doesn't have to be. All you have to do is release them and not pour too much of your energy and your passion into situations that's not serving you. All right? Try not to control shit that you like. Don't get mad over shit that you can't control. All right? Only thing you can control is your destiny, your path, and what you're doing for yourself. Anybody else, you let them figure it out on their own. They're a liar, if they're a cheater, let them lie to their damn self. Let them cheat with their own self. You know what I'm saying? Let them shortchange somebody else. All right? But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if it resonates. If it does, leave a comment below. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Love y'all.